Good evening, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. So today we are going to look into as in why do we need to go online for our CAT preparation. This is true for all other MBA exam preparation as well, but specifically we are going to talk about CAT preparation. Okay. So hi, my name is Naveen. I scored 100 percentile in QA and LRDI in CAT 2021. I am a serial 99 plus percentiler in CAT and XAT. So everyone in their life so far have been through offline classes. They have went to the schools and colleges, and they may have worked face to face. They have learned things face to face with the faculties, with the mentors, their teachers, their colleagues, their friends, right? Since the start of the pandemic, COVID-19, things have changed. Now people, they are, everything is going online, right? So you had previously where you can order your groceries, you can order your medicines, you can order your apparels online. Now the entire education system has now moved online, right? Yeah. Good evening, everyone. So we're going to look into why is it important to start your sessions online. Why for CAT it is very important that you need to take up the courses or the batches that are completely online. So the first advantage that you get is flexibility. Flexibility in terms of you can learn it from anywhere. Suppose you are staying at a remote place, at a remote city or a tier 2 city, wherein you do not have access to the institutes and the faculties, the top-notch faculties, the authors who write the books, and the faculties that you hear about, that XYZ faculty from ABC some institute, they are very good at what they teach. So in order to study from those faculties, you have to go to that particular city and then enroll in their batches if there are seats available, and then you start learning from them, right? And it's also very costly. So you do not have to worry about that when it comes to your online classes. You can learn it from anywhere. So even if you are staying at a village, at a countryside, still you can do it. You don't have to be physically present in that particular city in front of that particular teacher in order to learn from him or her, right? So you get to learn from the most trained mentors. For example, when I was preparing for my engineering, so I used to follow a couple of authors. I used to read their books from all the chapters. Well, it was only after around 8 to 9 years later when I had the opportunity to come face to face with those teachers, when I was myself a teacher. Had I not been in this industry, I would have never most probably met them. The teachers, the mentors whose books I read and I did my engineering from, and I grew. But had that been online, I would have known him, I would have seen him, I would have got that feeling of learning from him way back while I was in college and school. So that feel that you are in touch with your mentor, your favorite faculty, your favorite teacher, that plays a very important role, right? Learning online also gives you the flexibility of learning from your home, from your college, from your hostel, of wherever you are staying. Even if you are traveling, you can carry your tablet, your phone, your laptop along with you, as long as you have internet connectivity, which India already has at almost more than 90% places in India. You can save a lot of time and money in order to stay at a place, at a rented accommodation close to the institute where you want to learn, had this been not online. In online, you really do not have to visit the classrooms. You do not have to visit the faculties. So the commute time sometimes it's more than an hour, more than 2 hours. For example, I have had students who come from all the way from Meerut or Moradabad on weekends to Delhi, stay here for 2 days, find a rented accommodation for just those 2 days, study, and then go back. So that much of time and money is saved if everything goes online, right? So this is like a very, very important part. The next comes in the convenience. Now the convenience is that you can learn at whatever time you have. So suppose the class is supposed to start at 7 o'clock, but you are not free at 7 o'clock. You are a working professional. You only get done post 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, you are done with your office work. Maybe you go to office or maybe you are working from home. You can only start studying from 9 o'clock. Then you can fetch for batches. You can look out for batches that start post 9 o'clock, because for online, there is no problem with the institute side, with the faculty side, that they cannot take late night classes. So there are tons of places where you are given late night sessions. At BYJU'S itself, we have a lot of sessions that start at 9:30 p.m. right? Those are specially designed for people who are working professionals or who are college goers, so that they are done for the day and then they can start their preparation once they are done with the entire day chores, they are done with their dinners and everything, and now they can start and study. So they do not have anything going through their mind, and they do not have to take any break thereafter, right? So you can learn at whatever time you feel like. So that is going to be that helps a lot, right? So at any time of your choice you can study. Okay. Now, if you are a college goer, you do not have to worry about wasting your weekends commuting and then going to a particular city close to your place so that you can go and learn and come back. So you save that time, right? Also, if you are a working professional, you do not have to be worried that you have to only take up the weekend classes, because now you can have your weekdays classes at the comfort of your home. So you can study, prepare for competitive exams, prepare for CAT, while you are completing your projects, you are completing your college, you are completing your work, right? So you can learn while you are working on other fronts. Also, now since everything has moved online, you can learn as per your career requirements. So for example, if you want to do an MBA, so you can appear for CAT exams. You want to do a CFA, so you can appear for CFA papers. If you want to go for bank PO exams, IBPS, you can join that batch. If you want to go for UPSC, you can join that batch. Everything is now online. So depending upon what you want to choose, you can choose it at the comfort of your home, because everything has gone online, right? So it helps a lot. Yeah, I'm doing very good. Yes, and above. 1 year is a lot of time for the preparation of CAT. Normally people take somewhere between 4 to 5 months to prepare it, if they want to prepare it at a very normal pace. If they want to prepare it at a faster pace, generally it takes 2.5 to 3 months to complete the syllabus. But it depends from person to person. Some people may finish it in just 2 months, some people may take 6 months, 8 months, right? It depends how much a person can grasp and how comfortable they are with the new topics. Yes, Varun, it was. Next is the competition. So when you are going for the offline classes, you are sitting around with your peers, right, with other students. Some of the students will be answering the questions asked in the class. Some of the students will not be. You will not come to know how many of they are able to solve it, how many of they are able to, you won't be able to get to know that which question was solved by how many of them, right? But with the online movement of all those courses and all those exams, in the chat box or in the leadership box, people get to know, students get to know who all are answering it. So if you're answering it, you get to know how fast you were able to answer it, how much you are lagging behind, the kind of doubts asked online. Those are going to be a very good notion as to how well do you understand. Was that a doubt of yours, or was it something that you never intended to ask because you understood it? So you know the competition if things are online, because in online everyone is more comfortable asking doubts, because all they have to do is unmute and ask or type in the query whatever they have. Generally people are not as shy as in front of people, right? So competition is not hidden anymore. The online interaction is good. You can talk to the teacher, the faculty, your mentor one to one, right? This is not generally possible when you have like 30, 40, 50 students in a class. Not every student can approach the faculty because faculty may not have that much amount of time. So giving even couple of minutes to each of the students will mean somewhere around 1.5 hour duration. So you have very limited time to interact with the faculty. Because of that, and also because of shyness, presence of other people, students generally, they are very shy to ask because they think that their doubt is not important, which it is not the case. A doubt doesn't matter how small or how large it is. A doubt is a doubt. There are no doubts which are silly. There are doubts which are just as important as someone who is very good at a particular subject or who is just starting a subject, right? So the online interactions, they help a lot. Also, because of this, a lot of exams have also moved online, right? Since exams have moved online, so their practice, that's the mocks and the tests, they have also moved online. So when you attempt the mocks online, when you attempt the exams online, it's very important that you get the results within a limited window. So when the exams used to be pen and paper based, you had to submit the OMR sheet, and in the OMR sheet we used to go to the head office or some place wherein they used to evaluate each and every student's answers, figure out the response sheet, what their scores are going to be, then convert it into percentage marks, percentile, whether they are able to clear the cutoff or not. So that was a very, very time consuming task. Since everything is online, the AI or the automation used in the software, they do it instantly. So you write a mock, the moment you are done with the exam, you get your percentile, you get your scores, right? You may not get your percentile every time you're done with the mocks, because until the window is not closed, you don't get percentile. It doesn't happen all the time. But you do get your scores, as in you instantly know right after the exam how many questions were correct, how many at which all places did you make mistakes, how many were left unattempted. So that's a very good indicator, as in you do not have to wait for a week or 10 days for your result to come back to you, right? So the online process have automated everything. They have made everything so quick, so fast paced. It is very, very much beneficial. These all things were missing when things were offline, right? Yes. No, Anupam, I'm with BYJU'S. Next, the attention that you get and the kind of attention you can put in. For example, you are an early riser, right? So you will choose to study at that particular time, let's say 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the early morning, right? Because that's when you have your best attention. Also, the kind of attention that you require in order to go through a video and understand the concepts, you have a certain duration during the day where you are most attentive. So you study accordingly. So you may attend a class throughout, but if you want to revise it, you can do it at your own pleasure, at your own leisure time, right? So that attention is very helpful that you are able to put it. Also, once a video is given to you, you can watch it like 100 times, but that was absent when the things were offline. When you enter a classroom and when you listen to a teacher, and when you see him solve, or help him, listen to him help you solve problems and make you understand the concepts, so that is a one time that goes through you. You will be busy writing notes and you will be miss out on the things. Well, with the online thing, you have the videos with you until the course is over, or maybe even beyond that, so that you can revisit them as many times as you feel like. So there is no limitation to it, right? So revisiting sessions, getting the attention on the specific duration of the day where you can study well, those all have become very, very important. This is like, it's your comfort. You are within your comfort zone and you're studying based on that. Well, the kind of attention you get from your mentors, right? When you are going for offline courses and online courses, they are very, very different. So I have been in the industry for over 2 decades now. So when there were offline sessions, So it was very difficult to know the students by their names, to be able to interact them every time, right? So there are, let's say, 30 students and a faculty is taking 5 batches in a day, so that those are 150 different students. So you cannot talk to each and every student every day. But with the online, you can see the list of the students. You can, every time a student asks a doubt, you know which student is, so the name is there, right? So this faculty gets to know how well the student is studying. What is it, like the level of doubts are getting better, or is it like the student is getting stuck at the same particular type of doubts? So the faculty gets a lot of idea how well you are doing, how well you are performing, how much you are studying, just by the kind of doubts you are asking, the number of times you are answering questions, right? So the attention that you can get from the mentors face to face is going to be much larger in the case of online. Even though it's not face to face, I mean, it is there, but it's a one-way process generally, right? I am the only person who's speaking right now. All I can do is I can reread your comments and I can let you know. But there are certain batches, there are certain courses where both sides are allowed to speak. So it's a proper interaction, it's just that you cannot see each other. That's okay, right? You get the attention and you do not have to be shy that what others are going to think. So you get more attention from the mentors when it comes to online as compared to offline. I agree to a certain extent that comfort of being in presence of a mentor face to face is little different when it is completely offline, but that's how the industry and your job is going to be henceforth, most probably, right? Everything has gone online, everything is work from home nowadays. So it is kind of the new trend, it's the kind of the new thing that is going to happen. So there is, unless and until it's not manufacturing or production centers, IT and finances, everything is online, right? So we get used to it starting with the preparation duration. Your doubts are handled more effectively. How? Because in offline you will have to bring in the doubts. So the teacher will be able to give you, let's say, 20 minutes or half an hour for your doubt session. And in those half an hour, how many doubts will the teacher be able to help you out? Let's say half an hour, 10 doubts, 2 concepts, that's at most. What if you have like 20 doubts? You will have to go to other teachers. And remember, you are one student. A teacher or faculty has to cater so many students. But when things go online and when you submit a doubt, there are all the faculties who are looking at your doubts. Anyone who can answer it as soon as possible, they are able to answer it. So you are in touch of so many faculties that anybody can answer it. So it's like your doubts are getting distributed, the faculty timings are getting distributed. So it's a bunch of, let's say, 70 students in a batch. 70 students, not only one teacher teaches, right? We have, for every topic we have a different teacher. We have at least 4 teachers who teaches you 5 topics. So 4 teachers are going to cater 70 students. So that's almost like 17 to 18 students per faculty. So that's a good thing, instead of only one teacher taking care of 70 students. So that will make the efficiency go by 1/4, right? Not go by 1/4, it will go to 1/4. So your doubts are handled more effectively. Also, on the online portal that we have, where a student asks a doubt, others can also say it. So the faculty doesn't have to repeat the doubts, because a student asked a doubt today and the same doubt was asked a couple of hours later or maybe 5 days later, right? So every student has the access to the solution. The doubt that he or she must have faced may have already been present there, asked by someone else. So you save a lot of time posting it and checking out, when the faculty is going to revert. So the duration for which the turnaround time for the doubts is going to be generally 1.5 hours to sometimes it takes up a day, depending upon if it's a quant question or if it's an LR question. Because for LR question, the faculties, they have to sit with the notebook, and we have got the software where we have to draw the tables and the pie charts or the graphs, depending upon what kind of doubt we have. So sometimes it takes time, but it's still any day faster from having piled up doubts for the past 2 weeks, just waiting for the faculty to come to the class, right, in the offline mode. So it's definitely helpful there. Okay. Uh, for MBA, we will discuss about that, Varun, right? So when it comes to CAT specifically, the return on investment is it's an important thing, right? Because any MBA college, you have got uh, the fees is high, right? Most of the colleges, there are hardly, colleges which I can count on fingers whose ROI is in within 2 lakhs or 2.5 lakhs. Not ROI, as in the fees is 2.5 lakhs. Apart from those colleges, every college, their fees are around 12 lakh, 15 lakh, 17 lakh, 20 lakh, 21 lakhs. So the investment that you're going to put in later is huge. And the preparation, even if this is going to cost you a lot, that is going to be an added burden. So when you prepare for CAD or MBA exams, the courses that are offered to you, they are cheaper. Because from a company's perspective, what they have to do is the faculty obviously is taking the sessions as if the faculty is going to take the sessions in the offline mode as well. Agreed? Right? But the kind of investment that is put into for the the course distribution, the doubts handling, and the scheduling, everything happens by the automated the software part. And obviously there are certain management people that are involved who take care of all of that, but the workload is relatively lesser when it comes to direct teacher to student interaction. So because of that, the pricing of such courses, they go low, right? So you have got cheaper courses and you have got many options to choose from, whether you want a weekdays or a weekend batch, whether you want a morning, afternoon, evening, or a late night batch, right? Whether you want a batch which is going to get done in 4 months, or whether you want a batch which is going to get done in a year's duration. So you have all the options available to you. Depending upon that, you can choose as per your convenience, right? So you get a lot more from the same fees. Also, while you are studying or you are preparing for your CAD exam, you also can, along with it, go for some other online courses and make the best use of your available time. Depending upon what specialization you would like to take in your MBA, after you are done with your CAT exam, you can choose a particular course of your choice or something that you would like to explore, so that it will help you understand your specialization later on. So you can avail more courses within the same time frame. Let's say you are willing to appear for CAT as well as GMAT. So you don't have to go to 2 different institutes, or you don't have to join 2 different batches and at different durations or different days. So as compared to offline, it becomes very easy in the case of online, because you have to sit, all you have to do is switch over to the next batch, you have to switch over to the next video. From CAT to GMAT, GMAT to CAT, you can switch, or maybe CAT to some banking exams, government exams, right? So it's very easy to shuffle between different courses, and you can save, you do save a lot of time, right? And when it comes to the MBA exams online, so should we go for courses where colleges, they offer online courses, or should we go for offline ones? Well, it really doesn't matter a lot. So there is a difference between the offline course and something called a correspondence course. Correspondence MBA is of not to such great value as compared to an offline one. But last 2 years, when there was pandemic, all the IIMs, even Ahmedabad, had their good duration of their course, which were online mode. So when the course started way back in the year 2020, the batches were running online. So every student who had cleared IIM Ahmedabad, GDPI round and everything, and they had enrolled into their MBA program, they were sitting at home and doing the studies and doing all the course related work. They were doing the assignments given to you, the projects given to them, right? So they were doing all of that online. So they were not in touch with the faculties personally face to face. They were not in touch with the peers face to face. So everything was online. But that did not hamper their PG DM or PGDBA or ABM, the certificates that they have received, right? It's not certificate, it's a diploma, but it did not hamper it, because anyways it's the reputation of the IIM, right? So IIM Ahmedabad, that was an offline course, but that was completely online. That doesn't mean it was a correspondence course. Correspondence MBA is a completely different thing. So if I compare a correspondence course versus an offline is way above. Now if I compare between offline and online, it doesn't matter, because it's the same diploma, it's given by the same college. It's just that the offline was converted to online because of the pandemic or some reason. So it's not that colleges will come and like, these people, these students, they did not go to the college for 2 years, so let's not select them, or let's give them a lower package, or let's not give them a job profile of their choice. That is not going to happen. Okay, so correspondence को online समझ रहे हो तो वो बिल्कुल अलग है. Correspondence is generally not taken so seriously, because generally MBA should be a full-time courses. Correspondence is not considered as a full-time course. Okay, so we are going to start with NMAT this year, NMAT 2020. So it's going to be a complete revision of the entire NMAT syllabus in 15 days. It will start from 19th September, it will go until 3rd October, 3 p.m. daily. So if you visit, if you watch these sessions, you do not have to do the revision on your own. So please make sure that you join for these sessions. Do subscribe, press the bell icon so that you do not miss out on any sessions, and the notifications, please keep them turned on. Okay, we are going to start a batch. We have started already actually, batch for 2023, the next year CAT. In that, what all things you will be getting if you are going to join that comprehensive program. So we provide you with a tablet where you get the videos, pre-recorded videos. You will be given the live classroom sessions. So everything is going to be live. The teachers, the faculties who are taking the sessions here online will be the same faculties who will be taking sessions over there. So there is no change in the faculties. There are going to be more than 135 live sessions, which is 200 plus hours, because generally every session is at least 1.5 hours long. You will be given more than 70 mock tests related to CAT as well as other MBA exams. You will be given practice tests. So more than 9,500 questions are there in those practice tests. You will get 25 tests for CAT and 25 sectional tests for CAT and 15 for non-CAT. You will be having those recorded lectures in your tablet, right, until the session, until the course ends. You will have booklets for your VARC, QA and DILR, where you have the concepts and the exercises to study from. You will be also assisted with your GDPI and WAT preparation. Even if group exercise is involved for any particular college admission process, that will also be provided to you. There will be 12 recorded and 3 live sessions to help you cross that hurdle. Study notes are given, so every time a teacher takes a class, the notes of that particular day is given back to the students in the form of PDF. The recorded sessions are automatically uploaded. So everything that you go through in a live class is available as in the recorded format. So that is another advantage. If you miss a particular class because you were not feeling well, because you were traveling, or suppose you had to go for a birthday party, if you miss out on a class, you will anyway have the entire thing available in the recorded format. The only difference being, in the live scenario, you may have asked some doubts which you will get later on. In the recorded, you can't really. You will have to go to the app and then submit your doubts. So if you're targeting CAT 2023, please do enroll. All the details, everything is given in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. If you want to clear your doubts, you can join our Telegram channel, which is BYJU'S MBA Doubts. There are more than 10,000 students over there. They send their doubts regularly. It can be doubts regarding your preparation, regarding exams, regarding any subject. Everything is cleared over there. You can also follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And if you want to see more videos related to syllabus, related to question types, related to exams, analysis, previous year papers, so there are hundreds of such sessions, all freely available on our app, BYJU'S Exam Prep app. You can download it from Google Play, or you can visit the description. The link is given in the description. Well, thank you everyone. Hope it helped you understand that why CAT preparation and other MBA exams preparation is very important in the online process.